It's been a long journey in the making of this f1 lens. I remember having a couple of conversations with the Fujifilm staff, sharing with him that maybe Fujifilm should have a legendary lens, maybe an XF50mm F1.0, and that conversation was years ago. From rumors to a name, XF33 F1.0. From that same name to nothing as it was cancelled from the product timeline. I was really saddened and disappointed. I believe there must be many technical and business challenges to make this lens a reality. Moving forward, the announcement of XF50mm gives me another hope. Not the focal length that I was looking for, but it's worth looking at this legendary lens in the making. When I was handed this lens, it feels a little big. I don't have the technical specs at this point of filming, but it has a 77mm diameter, weather resistant, and weighs at 850 grams according to my wife's green color kitchen weighing scale. The fun part of using this lens exclusively for a period of time, one learned to work around it. No lens is perfect. I've taken this lens through its paces. This lens is certainly not perfect for street photography, but I kind of learned to work with it, and I think it's pretty fun. At 50mm focal length, it's 75mm equivalent for 35mm format. The autofocus speed of this lens is surprisingly quick. It's certainly way faster than its closest rival, which is the XF56mm F1.2. This lens is sharp, pin sharp. Almost all photos here is shot wide open. Honestly, who would buy such a legendary lens like this and stop it down? In this focal range, Fujifilm ecosystem has two other lenses, the XF50mm F2 and the XF56 F1.2. How does these two lenses stack up against the new F1.0? Here are three shots, taken with the three lenses as an unscientific experiment. There is only one downside, and it's not the weight. I could handle 850 grams. It's not a deal breaker. The XF50mm F1.0's advantage is also its main problem. At f1, I face overexposing my photo when using the electronic shutter at 1/32,000 per second. This is the problem when shooting in a bright sunny day. Thankfully, there's a simple solution, variable ND filter. If you plan to get this lens, please also include these filters. They are inseparable. My final thoughts. As a Fujifilm ex-photographer, I have the privilege of testing many lenses. I don't own all, I only purchase those that's essential to my work. What's the point of buying a good lens and you only use it for a couple of times in a year? The XF50mm F1.0 is certainly going to be in my setup. If one is into fashion, documentary, location portraits, fine art, even weddings, this lens is essential.